Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Welcome to the Video Game Fight School channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the DCFadome event trailer has unveiled a few things, and there's a lot of talk regarding some of the items that were there. So we're going to quickly visit some of them. It's not really necessarily something that we have to take too much time talking about, but it is a big deal. You know, we haven't seen much from Gotham Knights. We haven't seen much from Suicide Squad, and out of nowhere, we get to see them in this DCFadome trailer. Now, here are a few things. The Gotham Knights package is what I think we're probably going to be discussing a lot more of, you know, because this channel right now, and we know Gotham Knights might be the game that gets released first, even before the Suicide Squad game. So, two quick shots. One of them, Red Hood is picking up Nightwing, and then the other one, Batgirl, is running away from the Court of Owls. There's a horde of these Talons that are probably chasing her. And I thought that was the action sequence that we more than likely need to see here as Gotham Knights fans, as people who've been waiting for this game to come out from wherever the heck it's been in development, basement life or whatever it is. And I thought that was quite interesting that they actually put that in the game. So a lot of our premise and a lot of exactly what we've been thinking of is probably much more confirmable now in a sense, because I've always been of the mind that even though they think Batman's dead, the Gotham Knights are not just going to let that go away. They're going to go try to figure out and find out why in the world something like that was, even possible, or how that was possible. So they're going to be either looking for clues as to how Bruce Wayne, in quote, died, or they're probably going to be not so convinced that he's dead, because we don't know if we're going to be able to find a body or whatever it is. And so I think they're going to have to find themselves in really crazy situations, in really awkward situations, to be able to make that a reality. So seeing Batgirl running away from the Court of Owls is actually quite interesting. Now, for those of you who don't know, the 52 comics, when Batman is in the Wayne Manor mansion, he gets attacked by a bunch of Talons from the Court of Owls, he and Alfred, and he's kind of running away and fighting them as well. I thought that was quite interesting. I don't know if we can draw a correlation from there, but that was quite cool. There was also a quick snapshot of the Suicide Squad game. I don't really want to talk too much about the Suicide Squad game until I see what Rocksteady does. I have the highest and utmost respect for Rocksteady. There's a studio in this world, or in this entire collection of game studios that I would say will be in my top 3 list. Rocksteady will be number 1, easy. There's no doubt about that. So I'm just holding my horses because I want to see what they provide. I want to see their gameplay footage. I want to see their own narrative and what they're trying to really do with this Suicide Squad game before I go ahead and kind of form a picture of it. But right now, Gotham Knights is on my mind. Also, again, with the Warner Brothers UK reveal of that newspaper article, we saw that, Vicky Vale, Anarchy, possibly Penguin, and a whole bunch of other folks are being, revealed. And I thought that was our best reveal yet. But this DCFadome trailer is also pretty decent. But I still think that newspaper article still tops it nonetheless, because there we have written information and written data. So another thing, too, that I just wanted to go ahead and just, highlight before I drop off this entire conversation is that, looking at the comics now is probably going to be making more and more sense as we start to find locations, as we start to see scenarios and even the setting, because for the longest time, we didn't necessarily know what comics this game was going to be coming from. Everybody was just of the mind that, the developers, Patrick Redding and some of the developers had actually put out there that they were going to be grabbing a lot of different comic, stories and settings and arcs. And that kind of really made things very vague. I don't know if that was set on purpose to kind of throw us off their scent, or that's really truly what they're trying to do to keep things as unique as possible and keep us guessing. So God forbid we go guess the entire premise like Arkham Knight got guessed, but again, it's really fun. There's the story premise, there are the arcs, and then also the more important thing that I want to see is gameplay. I want to know how progression works, and even though there is excitement about all this stuff, I'm excited about it. It's still nice to be able to say, okay, what is the meat and potatoes of this Gotham Knights game? All right, I'll talk to you guys in another video. Hit the subscribe button if you enjoy the content. This is an ongoing event, so for the next few days, I think they're just going to continue to drop little teasers until we hit Fandome. It's an amazing idea. This is something that I feel like they should have been doing a while ago, but hey, it's here now. We're excited that it's here, so I guess we'll see how this all goes. Thanks so much for listening to the video. I appreciate you guys so much. Peace out.